Brand new video here. You can see him walking out of the side of TGK using his t-shirt to cover his head, surrounded by correctional officers and what is presumed to be his manager. Now, although we asked him questions about these allegations, he did not say anything to us as he walked out. He just went immediately into the SUV waiting for him.
Come out. You know what I mean? Everybody else come out. I'm not with the Sting man, but I hope that, you know, he get that straightened out and he get back to focus on his family and his career. Family first and then career second. But I just wish both his girl, ex-girl, his kid's mother, you know what I mean, can get things together. And
the Gervonta tank once more, Davis is getting bad news for the wrong reasons. Now, the trouble might be hard for him to punch his way out of. The lightweight star, who has never lost and is one of the most exciting and skilled boxers, is now facing a growing storm of legal trouble, public backlash, and job insecurity. His fists have won him 30 fights and 3 world titles, but it's the things he does outside of the ring that are threatening his image. He was caught in Miami Beach on July 11, 2025, and charged with domestic attack.
If you like this, please subscribe Punch Vista and click the bell icon for more latest and interesting videos.
Allegedly hit an unidentified woman on the right side of her head with a closed hand slap. The report also says this strike caused a small abrasion to the inside of the woman's upper lip on the right side of her mouth. Eventually, we will find out the identity of this woman, and this woman is the mother of Davis's child. Now, Davis, whose nickname is Tank, he has a 27-0 record with 25 knockouts, and he has been trained.
Davis is 30 years old. The charges are connected to something that is said to have happened in Doral, Florida on June 15th, which is Father's Day. Official reports say that Davis hit his ex-girlfriend in the back of the head and slapped her across the face during a heated fight where her mother was present. The woman got a lip injury that could be seen. Her mother, who had been recording the meeting, turned over video proof to police that prosecutors are now building their case around. Davis dodged jail time for a 2020 hit-and-run case by taking a plea deal that included 90 days of house arrest and 200 hours of community service. This arrest happened less than 2 years after that deal. It also comes after earlier DV claims that were either dropped or settled, and yet it throws a long cloud over his entire body of work. Despite being one of the sport's top box office draws, a fighter capable of selling out stadiums and hosting pay-per-view events, Davis's behavior outside the ring continues to threaten everything he's built.
The intellect says the charge he is facing is battery with domestic. And you mentioned this was an ex-girlfriend, but it is also the mother of his children, that according to police. Let's show you who we're talking about here. You were looking at the mugshot of professional and well-known boxer, 30-year-old Gervonta Tank Davis. He was arrested by Miami Beach police early this morning on a warrant for his arrest following an alleged incident that happened in June on Father's Day. In the arrest report we obtained, Davis is accused of striking and slapping the mother of his children in the face, causing injuries to her lip.
As the timing of the arrest couldn't be worse, Davis was already under pressure to redeem himself following his controversial March 1, 2025 fight against Lamont Roach Jr., which ended in a draw and led to heated debates across boxing circles. That fight, in which Davis was knocked down in the 7th round and looked clearly out of sync, had many asking if distractions in his personal life were starting to show in the ring. A rematch was reportedly in the works for late summer, with both camps negotiating behind the scenes for a return bout. Now, the status of that rematch is unclear, and the window of opportunity may be closing fast.
Yeah, man, I just want to say to let the people know that this judge is crazy, bro. This judge is, she locked me up because basically I bought a property. I did everything in my power to listen to my lawyers.
Adding to the chaos, Davis's silence since his arrest has done little to ease the public's fear. When he was freed on $10 bail on July 11th, he left the Miami-Dade County Jail, flanked by corrections officers, his face covered, refusing to answer reporters. The optics of that time, saying nothing, caused a new wave of criticism online. Fans, pundits, and even some former supporters openly questioned if Davis had learned anything from his past brushes with the law.
The kind of person who thinks that you have to look at both sides of the story, right? It's not always men are abusive, period. What is the woman doing to cause this abuse? And obviously abuse is never okay, but let's just look at what he has to say to defend himself. Now, I'm so sorry for the graphic picture. I'm just going to show it really quick, but he says that she put poop on his toothbrush and spit on his face. Now, again, abuse is never okay, but he sounds like a victim as well. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Should he?
While Davis stays officially silent, the person whose words now carry weight is Calvin Ford, his longtime trainer, father figure, and moral compass. Ford, a Baltimore native who once spent time in federal prison before turning his life around to teach inner-city youth, has been a steady presence in Davis's life since the fighter was a troubled teenager with raw talent and no direction. He's been the voice in his ear during title wins, the disciplinarian behind closed doors during outbursts, and the planner responsible for turning Davis into one of boxing's most dangerous southpaws. And while Ford hasn't yet spoken openly about this latest arrest, his past comments on domestic off-the-ring accountability paint a clear picture of what he'd likely say now.
Help! It's going to be a transfer for Parkland. It's pinging at... I need help, please. I'm trying to go home. I have my baby in the car and he attacked me in front of the kids.
Okay, ma'am, repeat the address.
Messing up my tires.
Ma'am.
Can you help me?
Ma'am, repeat the address. I need to send units to you. I need the address.
Please help me. He's gonna kill me.
Ma'am, what's the address?
Please.
I can't send...
In a 2020 interview following another domestic incident involving Davis, an incident that was eventually dismissed, Ford acknowledged the seriousness of such claims but refused to shield Davis from scrutiny. We're all accountable to something. He said, "You can't duck service just because you're a fighter. I tell Tank all the time, boxing can give you everything, but it can take it all back if you don't grow as a man." That wasn't just a public statement, it was a warning. And if you look closely, Ford has been giving those signs for years. For Davis to recover effectively, it's going to take more than a not guilty verdict. It will take a return to consistency, something he hasn't displayed outside of fight nights in years. If the business is moving on, if the division is reshuffling, and if sponsors are gone, his only power left is clarity. And he's not offering any, not to fans, not to marketing, not even at this point to the people who once considered him family. The next few weeks may bring new filings, new comments, or new videos. But even without all of that, the way forward is narrowing. The lightweight class, once orbiting around Gervonta Davis, is spinning without him. And every day he stays on the outside, it becomes less likely he'll step back into the center again. But what do you think? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more information.